do, do, do. Press the red button.
We have been publicly hijacked by hackers! I repeat, publicly hijacked! Publicly hijacked! Publicly hijacked! Publicly hijacked! I repeat, publicly hijacked! Publicly hijacked! Publicly hijacked!
Where's the last rockets? Oh my gosh! No! This is unacceptable! No! Why are you doing that? No! Wait, yellow one.
This program is currently experiencing technical difficulties. Come again later. This program is currently experiencing technical difficulties. Come again later. There will be music in the meanwhile while we fix this. There will be music in the meanwhile while we fix this. There will be music in the meanwhile while we fix this.
We have solved the problem. We can now get back to our local programming.
We have found the problem. Sorry for the inconvenience. We'll be back in just a second.
We are back up and running. Sorry for the inconvenience.
We apologise for any inconvenience, but we are unfortunately not able to play thingy today. So we're gonna go to well, first we're gonna have to redo Secretary and Minister Beard.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the hearing with Minister Beard. First of all, we'll be learning the fly. We'll learn how to fly without having used a maker pen. Now, it's pretty simple. Now, if you want to make it the simplest you can, basically, when someone joins, here's a simple demonstration. When event receiver says when someone joins, excuse for the bad handwriting. When that happens, then you can add role. Now, I know this is pretty janky, but I use computer. And you have to name the role whatever you like fly. Basically, when that happens, it's just gonna give them a role at fly. However, who needs explanation? Basically, you make a role. Sorry.
Oh.
Now, we have the fly chip here. Basically, we have fly chip here. This is the menu. Basically, we're gonna put, when you scroll enough, there will be an option that says, can fly. Now, what you have to do is just tick it. And that's simple enough. However, though, you're gonna have to do a little nifty stuff. So, you need to have an if chip.
There'll be an option that says can fly. Now what you're gonna do is just tick it.
An if chip. Now we're gonna put two out. We're gonna put an input and an output here instead of the two that we usually need because yeah. Now here, if
Emergency alert! Fault!
if it's room owner, yellow comment, it's not the time. Basically, this is room owner, by the way. We have to attach that to a port here. Ding 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 ding. I know you guys can see it, but I don't care. Attach it to that. And then, I'm going to draw an output here, even though it isn't. We got to connect this. And if it is then you should actually add the roll instead of this stupid little thing. So we're going to blend it in with that. Now you have a simple fly thing. However, this doesn't work immediately. This only works if the owner joins now, which means you're going to have to rejoin. We're going to demonstrate the simple method, and I'm going to use better methods, use much more people. So basically, here's a recap of this. We have an event receiver right here. It says person joins. We then have an add role when we set it to fly, a fly chip, which we tick can fly option, override and stick to a fly option. The if chip and the is owner chip. Yellow com, not the time, mate. So basically, bada boom, yeah that, but you put the if here. Basically, you attach the player to his owner, and if the ball is, then I'll put here in a ball. The ball goes to here. No, you can't. The ball. Yeah, that. And if it's and then you wire it to the add roll. But first, the add roll has to say fly. We need a fly chip, and we need to set. And we need to make the fly chip. We need to open the fly chips menu. We need to press override can fly and then just tick it and set to can fly by just moving this little slider from over here to over here. Basically that's how you do a simple. Basically that's how you do like a simple fly mechanism. Except it's not that efficient because it only works when someone actually joins, not if they're in. Just switches suck. So I'm gonna do a real demonstration. We pull down the canvas. Like a simple fly mechanism. Except it's not that efficient because it only works when someone actually joins, not. Wait, hold on, wait. I need to get some music in. Just suck.
Beep 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 beep.
So I'm gonna do a real demonstration. Alright, this music would do, it's pretty good.
How many times have you used that?
Now, I'm gonna pull down the canvas. As I said, we're gonna pull down the canvas. And we're gonna show a proper demonstration. So, here is a fly. This is a simple fly thing I made. Called Blues Fly Pie. Let me just move these circuits over here. I know it's gonna move the canvas, whatever. Basically, inside of this, it's what I was talking about. Well, somewhat. I forgot about this, but I don't really need it. So every bit, we're going to separate. We're going to explain the simple fly mechanism, and we're going to then explain it in depth. Now, I don't know how vent receivers work. Basically, here's like a thing. Damn it.
Oh.
This is an event receiver. Right now we have set it to player joins. And basically, this is pretty simple. Event receiver, it receives an event that is done. Now, if you're confused on what the event sender, what the difference between event sender and event receiver is, basically, imagine the broadcaster block in Scratch. It's like the same thing, but in Rec Room. It sends out an event. Sends out an event that you choose, and once it receives that certain event, an event receiver hopefully, basically what you're gonna get is now this is particularly useful for when you like need to play audio, but you can't. They don't know how to like add an output or an input on a circuit board. Basically, it can do an event sender and make an event receiver, which when it receives the event from an event sender, then it's going to do the other action, like play the audio. That was a mouthful. Basically, a player is the player who joined. There's not really much else to explain. We're going to have a much simpler circuits over here. No. So, this is... No worries, Yellowcom just sent... You're gonna be unserious. Luckily, I added this sick transition so you can see it. So we have to move this once again. So we can see. Where we go. Dude. Why? Okay though, in all seriousness, we need to get out of this. So, the if chip. No, the if chip is like the word if. However, specific. Yellow, what the fuck are you doing, mate? No, come on, I'm gonna mute you. I muted Yellowcom TV. We're trying to do a genuine broadcast here. Why are you so serious during that other broadcast? The if chip is like the word if, somewhat. Much more specific. Basically, the condition is a ball which doesn't have anything because this is a simple one which only requires players to join. The condition, a ball, is like the condition as I said here. Basically, tears and chips like the player gets his room owner. The result makes a ball which is a condition. If the condition is true, then it will output towards the den. However, if it's not, it will transport for the else. We have a much more simpler circuit here, and I mean much more. Here, get a room owner. Now, you know what I'm doing? That's not well. They literally get, if a player, like for example the player joins the event receiver, anything in general like the local player, and it was the target, and if they are room owner, then result it's turned into a ball, then goes into conditional if chip, without anything else. Then we have the player add role, which as more simpler than it gets, adds a role to a player. Now, the value has to be part of this chip, modified override. And the target is once again attached to a player output. Example, local player or the erratic flavor. And when that happens, well, that's basically it. I don't think Yellowcom knows I muted him. Now, it shows a subtitle basically to a certain player, which is in the player output of something. Now, priority, I don't know what it is, but it's probably something useful. So right now, I'm gonna go into standby because I'm gonna take a piece. Goodbye. I'm back. I had to go to the bathroom. Yelcom seemed to, I think he used a set rotation chip to move me somewhere because I got this moved out in an instant. So, we're now gonna move on to left. Now, the fly chip. No, the roll chip, my bad. Now, this is a CV1 chip. There is no CV2 version of this specific chip. But that's because the CV1 works well on its own. It don't need a replica. Because it has no input nor output. Which... my welcome. Right. So yeah, comes there. Now, the reason why there's no CV2 version of this is because it doesn't need one. First of all, where's input and output? This thing is always activated, no matter what. It does seem a bit sketchy if you want to activate and activate it, but you can just use the removal anyways. However, it works surprisingly well for its old time, really. You can also change the name by simply just change the name. By simply just changing it here. If you want to make it actually fly though, then you need to in the corner. You can change it to that. You have to press override, then set it to yes using the slider. Basically, it's pretty simple and it works well. Here we have Blue's Fly Pie. No, last time I checked, that ain't no circuit. Well, it actually is a combination of circuits, believe it or not. It's called a circuit board. You can actually spawn one in, however, it's recommended you merge them because I recommended you make one after selecting our circuit you need to put into it. Oh yeah. Now, this is a circuit board. You can tell because there's a square in the corner. I'm not sure why it's that symbolic, but basically it contains all your need circuits. And we've moved on to something similar. The sound effects. Now, you may wonder what that is. It's Genie's audio player. Oh, this one has preloaded ones. But if you want to go to the extra mile, you can get used to sound effects constant on the audio player. I usually use sound effects when I'm just too lazy to record my own. Or lazy to spam two damn things. It still is pretty useful if you can manipulate it to make it sound like something, or if it sounds like something that you want. Pretty nifty, eh? And it also looks like the audio player. It's just 3-letter name. And you can't tell the difference. So yeah, this is the simple fly. But I need to, however, I need to improve this because it looks, it's awful. Really awful. However, you're going to love it after this. It is gonna work all the time. And don't go to sleep during it because I know it's a bit boring, but you can always watch next Athenos one. So let's get on with it, and I hope I don't die. I mean, go to sleep. So montage. Don't. Just don't do that one. It's not recommended. Well, it is already. It's just gonna keep doing it and doing it. Now, the local player chip. Let's just get local player. You don't do this. That is bad. You have to, well, basically add the only combination says room, something. Because you still need it to activate, even when it's so, just in case. That is most of the room stuff. And that's all of them. That's you don't really need all of that because it's just for good measure basically. That's all it's useful for. Oh look, the cushion Colin. Oh, Yellow comes trolling with us. We can waffle that now, so. Okay, we should be able to fly. I know, yes, it does work. No, Yellow, calm. Sorry, Yellow is pranking us right now. He made something that says virus alert with a really loud damn noise. Come on, Yellow. He planned this, okay? I'm publisher because it's Athenos and Athenos with them. Me and Lorraine made working on channel. Now, mate. No! Wow. It's Yellow come. You do. I'm gonna find out real good. Remove the first word you have to say after I unmute you.
Okay.
I usually unmuted you. I muted you earlier. Like, maybe modify that more. And anyone that has epilepsy watching this, I won't be very happy. Oh, hey, Fiago. Yo, Fiago, say. Oh, Fiago, we can't really hear. We can't really see your messages because I've used my second monitor to stream and screen because, like. Yeah, it's cause thing. We're back to this. Oh, this is a much better system. Why? Let's have it instantly.
Yes.
So always what kind of room is loaded. No need for player join. Remember, player join does not work even when you load in, even when the room is loaded. Right method is. How about I can just do this.
Around about it. 10, 20.
But we don't need this effect. We know it's been activated. I'm not a better gonna say. Oh. Well, pretty simple. However, I know the explanation may have been interrupted a few times due to Yellowcom being an absolute hooligan. Oh, come on, Yellowcom.
Okay, just kidding.
Don't do it, bro. Understand? We planned this on you planning to be a hooligan.
Check this out, check this out. Epilepsy alert, epilepsy alert, epilepsy alert, epilepsy alert. Okay, sorry about that. Guys, I'm doing my daily shenanigans today. Epilepsy alert, epilepsy alert, epilepsy alert, epilepsy alert, epilepsy alert.
I thought you said
Epilepsy alert, epilepsy. Epilepsy alert, epilepsy alert, epilepsy alert, epilepsy alert, epilepsy. Epilepsy alert.
Epilepsy alert, epilepsy alert.
15. 15. Right, sorry for joking about it.
Epilepsy alert. Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Oh, took a poo in the loo 'cause I had to take God knows.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewers' discretion is advised. Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Yellowcom, stop it. We're at the end of circuiting with Minister Bid. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Circuiting of Minister Beard. We'll be moving on to another episode, hopefully. Good Morning Hollywood, or potentially another show. It's a lot Yellowcom. This may take a few minutes depending on how long it takes to transition between the programs between the channels. So stay tuned.
Warnings.
Well, we're gonna have to end here early tonight because we'll be ending here early tonight. We're very sorry for the inconvenience, but it's due to something about it is non-broadcasting day today, and we just realised, so we're very sorry about that.
So
Just kidding. Well, now I gotta go now, so, yeah, bye! Yeah.
We'll be back in a moment. We have some, we're trying to decision between, program to program within this channel, but right now Yellowcom's gone, so this will be completely run by me. We will be having some special moments for now. We just wait. Sorry, I was just muted. Lots of houses. No one would not want to live in. No one would not live in these. They're so lovely, you just can't deny them. Probably kind of old bungalows. We're gonna go back and see what's going on. And it's a massive field. Good enough for lots and lots of kickoffs. And it's suitable. We have 2 people having a convoy here. And 1 dude that goes for a walk every day. Look. You're ginger though. Not sure why. And here's the local running guy. He's not moving because of an error, but he goes pretty fast. Really fast. You should participate in the Olympics, you know. I recommend. Let's sit back and relax while we look at this beautiful view. Now, we have a statue of oddly peculiar named names. On the right, we have red pee-pee sock. On the left, we have blue poo-poo butt. Well, I'm not sure myself. They were named accordingly though. It's a lovely day if you ask me. It's always summer here. I'm gonna go around this corner because most of the exciting stuff are on the side. Right here, you have an Audi with the Union Jack, which means there's probably no Wales. Probably means there's no Wales or whatever. This Audi is a plenty. And it even has, well, peculiar outlets for something in Holy West, UK-based region. Shield potions, yes! Everyone will be wanting these after a big kickoff. These really fill you up with the electrolytes you need. And also can protect you from further injuries. They're pretty nice and say break if you throw them hard enough. And then we have the even more oddly peculiar guns. Now, no worries. These are just paintball guns. Don't be worried. They don't do much damage, however they do cause some massive fear. However, we don't recommend threatening any people for this since that's actually illegal. The yellow cop might be happy once he finds out people are being bad in this town. I have the cashier stole, no one's here, but I assume this button makes some sound.
Cashier number 1, please.
Like that. The order's the first cashier, but I'm not really sure where the cashiers are. Well, today is recorded day, so of course we need to do some good stuff. Well, we will slowly be walking through here, and oh, I forgot this corner slip. Lovely red brick houses, just admire them. We have the first tall building that we have actually seen. Now this thing spans a lot of floors, about 4 to be exact, maybe 5. However, windows on opposite side. Carpet. Floating staircases. Canvas. And just a bit clearing space too. Finally have the top bit with a large window to watch the mountains so far west. Well, the space really has changed. Hasn't changed too much, but changed a lot too. And somehow changed a lot. And also, there's even more mountains further back. They're black. That rhymes. We just captured the glimpses of one of the working people here. Let's see what's the day of the life of someone here. Here it is. Ah, what a lovely day. Oh, hello, running person, don't stop me. Where? Just kidding. But we won't be going here yet. I mean, we still have this walking guy and he seems pretty chill. He's inside here now. He's gone. Now, there's not too much cars here, but when there is, there's only one lane. Which is probably the reason why there's only one car here. Now, we just explored this entire road, but we forgot about the houses. Now, some of these ones are odd. This one is wrong way, but that's probably for there. We have an inside of an actual house. Not sure who it is owned by, but they have a zero gravity ball. Presumably the one from Paddleball. Then you have this room. This person clearly seems to like Marley the Monsters and object shows. I just want an object show. I know it. It just looks like it. It could be something much more obvious, eh? Now these people probably haven't played the game in a really long time, and I can probably and I can take these. This is from Marley the Monsters. This person's obsessed. We have one of the paintball guns here, and we have guitar, which is way detailed. They even have the old console of RS4. You know. This thing must be old. It still thinks the year is 2025. That's how you know this thing has been used for ages. But I don't think they bought any games for this because, well, I don't see any. But they appear to have had a pet before. Oh yeah, that's because they do. Peculiar feline, I must say. Isn't that Pooh? No, that's a cat. I placed it here for now. Very peculiar, sleeping or something like that. Almost blends in and looks like Pooh. Little Monsters poster. Another bunch of clay pots. I could bait them up if I wanted to, but I won't do that since this actually is someone's property. Next. Okay. There's a person stuck in a jar here. I have a door. Fortunately, I misplaced it. And we have art by a person by the name Kihalali, or something like that. I think this person went by the name Wenda. Yeah, I think. Well, there's not much to experiment here. And also, it appears they got lots of cats and lots of food. Same feline from before, eh? Same babies. You have the PS though. You have the PlayStation version of this though, and not the RS, but I can understand because, well, she probably hasn't even known of the RS. But this is pretty detailed, I must say. Now, there's not really much, but I feel like it's just something over here. Something happened. Maybe something did. Maybe it's a campfire. Well, regardless, we're still going through now, and we just... Now, we have... Oh, I forgot, I made this one. Now, this music actually also has a Bad Piggy song, too. And they somehow sync. He's dancing to it. You gotta admire this guy's skills, though. But not all on last, so. And we have this red pee-pee suck, and this is blue poo-poo suck. Right now he's sleeping. I mean, of course, he's got a nightcap on. He looks pretty tired to me. It's also the old version of bed I made. Except I upgraded it. But I forgot that. But I think it's better to make the duvet white. To be fair, my duvet is brown. Oh, when I mean duvet, I really mean I mean the brown. I mean this part, like on the cover. Yeah, the mattress cover. Yeah. We also have a really old alarm clock. What does it say, like 3:30? Oh, it's in the middle of both, so I can't. Maybe it's because yeah, the clock's inaccurate a little bit. No, that tells not even a top. No wonder. The siren. This will be used eventually, and I know it. Sane spun. Sane spun. I think that's a pun on puns. Okay. Right here, we have a little apartment row of houses. These don't have a road, so I found it hard to park here. It's pretty normal. However, this thing seems to be pretty guarded. Pretty guarded. Wait, what? We'll have to investigate that later. 3 buttons, microphone, speakers, buttons. Nothing suspicious. This belongs to telecom, me or something, I don't know. It's very peculiar. There's not much in this field, apart from a football shirt. Which probably is the reason. And run a guy, oh. Oh, he's gone. Oh, yeah. If I also have a police car here, I will find it frustrating if, like, how do they turn here? Guess you just go off the sidewalk then. Well, this is a small town, not that small. We have the rows of the big houses. Here we have the early ones, which are just smaller. You have an interior. Let's see them. Now, floating stairs again. And the top, it's like a mini ass. It's like an attic of a room, basically. So, what you'd consider somewhat a 2-story house. I mean, that's more of an attic, but you can still live there if you wanted to. Now, we're gonna get into the big boy houses, which probably is much more suitable. They look weird though, they don't have windows facing the way. Let's explore this little hut then, shall we? It's almost the same thing, but a story higher. Now, this is the Scholar P story house, since the attic is technically functioning room too. Torze. Doesn't this town look lovely? Especially the trees and the one peaking mountain right up there. It looks perfect. You could be walking down the road during the sunset and oh, it would look beautiful. I would live here if I could. And I really, really mean it. That's... Tom says, am I endorsed as 20th century PP? Well, I'm not quite sure the exact meaning of indoors. It probably means a black pattern, but I don't. Do I look like a dictionary to you? Well, then, all of a sudden, you're on the high roads of what, you may ask? Oddly named Grumpus School or Grumpus School. The Grumpus School seems to be named by a person called Do This. I know them. Let's go there, shall we? Now, this is pretty nice. We actually have separate lanes so that most people can get in at the same time, and even large fences. No peeking, I guess. You can see the whole entire town from this school. It's fascinating. If you go on the top, you can see basically everything. You can see almost everything. The house is getting cut off by the roads though. But on the top of the school, you see everything. Environment Foundation. How to be a student or teacher. Like a school for people. Just like me, eh? Grumpus School. Now, there are classes. Let's start off with class 1. Wait, a picture. What could this be? It's Saint Spons. Well, maybe that's what used to be here before it got changed to an ultimately better school. There's not much drawn on this, but I presume it could do well. It's the same thing. It looks like there's sunglasses here. Or am I... Nope, but that's just a little bit of drawing. Well, I presume they have a fountain indoors. Well, hopefully it doesn't hit the woods. That doesn't roar. Well, isn't it lovely being here? A fountain? Which should presumably be off, but I think it's the time off for this school. I almost know all the classes are basically the same. Yep. I presume these are for different year groups. And circa teaming knowledge. However, there's probably multiple people applying for the school, so maybe eventually this will have to be gone. I heard that in another town, another school called St. Yellowcoat is actually being shut down. Which is a private school, is actually being shut down. Not sure why. But maybe it's for money. But before we can go above and beyond. An awesome view of Persephone. The best cities, best towns. In Bollywood. Well, I guess that seems to be it for a slow episode. We fully explored off Bertivon, but I feel like I see something in the very corner distance. It's just teleport. I saw something move. But I see something over there, so let's see it. Oh. Sorry, I actually got confused. We're actually exploring a town called Unventshire. What a Spurtavon. It looks similar, But I guess not. Like Pertubon is like a different. Oh, now we're over here, we have found ourselves a disabled terror. Well, let's see if it works. Because I'd be pissed if it don't. Oh! Oh! Ah! Ah! No! Works. Stephen Hawking approved. I guess that's somewhat for the end of this tour of Pertubon or Underjoy or whatever it was. Actually, these are pretty green trees. I don't know why they're everywhere else though. I mean, maybe add some in the field. I mean, maybe kickoff won't be as good, but they'll definitely look way better. Isn't it lovely? A great town, which is a great place and great at everything. Navigating for the trees is pretty easy. However, first you actually have to know your way. Now that's basically it for this time. However, I think we had something come up in mind earlier, so I'll be there in a moment. We will keep this on for night because we need to do something. You're gonna be there in a moment. Right now we're in quite a pickle. Quite a pickle something tonight that will be important. I'm not pretty sure what does it do this. Oh.
Yeah, but news. Something going on and, we have to fix it. We're currently switching the looks of the camera right now. On the siren. Should be all okay. At least for now. Wait, what is that? Oh my gosh! Watch out! I think the camera's broke. I think the camera's broke. It's just coming. Oh, damn it. The explosion a bit harmful to the statue area and after the camera. Damn it. camera's been destroyed. It's not looking very good right now for a camera. We got a switch. I think we should be fine. Just that the camera's been destroyed. We need to try to find some handheld. I need to find my handheld. I don't know where it went. I'm looking through this. Oh, no, that opens it. Damn. Now I escaped though.
Club card accepted.
I think it's outside, to be honest. It'd be.
It's not outside either. It's just nowhere. Maybe it's back inside here. I mean, I'm not sure myself really.
Club card accepted. Club card accepted.
No, I don't know. Just let me in like that, but oh, that's where it is. Well,
Club card
the
accepted.
state of the statue isn't well. It's been turned into a massive rock. Don't know how it somehow survived that, or wasn't disintegrate. But I guess it just merged and melted together into a solid rock. The colours are good too. Like, it's so good. Yeah, people walking around like it's nothing, mate. Like, we got a conversation here. What? Are you gonna like take pictures of it? You're gonna send it to this Yellowcomb, the president of this whole state. Is the guy still running? Even the guy still walking? Even the guy still everything? You don't even give a one care in the world, dude. Runner guy, ginger guy that's competing. Like, not for long. He just wants to get his ice pops. I don't know what his problem is. Or what anyone's problem. Really don't. I just don't understand. I don't care about this.